In 5 minutes, you will understand how global positioning works. Welcome back to Explaining Difficult Stuff. We will explain the basics of GPS so that the next time you enter an address, you will appreciate what is going on while that pleasant voice tells you exactly how to get to your destination. It is a complex topic, but we will explain it using simple terms. We promise you don't have to be a professional navigator to follow along. This video will explain what GPS is and how it works. So, let's dive in. It wasn't long ago that to get directions, first you had to ask for them. Then you had to write them down. Then you had to hope you didn't get lost. Things have changed. Today we can enter our destination once, and have constant GPS guidance directing us all the way. So, exactly what is GPS? It is such a big part of our lives, that you probably could give a reasonable answer off the top of your mind. Combining a few dictionary definitions, the Global Positioning System, or GPS, is a worldwide satellite-based navigation system. It is owned by the United States government, and operated by the United States Space Force. It provides navigational information, based on the reception of signals, from multiple, orbiting satellites. Other countries, like Russia and India, have their own systems. Now, we know what GPS is, so let's jump to the second point. How does GPS work? The United States has 32 global positioning satellites in orbit 12,000 miles above the surface of the Earth. They are positioned, so that at any time, there are at least 4 within range of any spot on the surface of the planet. Input from 4 satellites is required for the system to function. The GPS in your car works by receiving electromagnetic signals from 4 satellites at a time. The signal from one satellite synchronizes the time between its clock, and the clock of your GPS device. Signals from the 3 other satellites are used to lock in on your location. We will focus on how those 3 satellites do this. It's a fancy word called trilateration. Don't let that scare you. We will explain it shortly. When a satellite signal connects with a receiver on the ground, the receiver is able to determine how far away that satellite is. This is possible because we know that the electromagnetic signals, from the satellite, travel at the speed of light, which is a constant of 186,000 miles per hour. To simplify this, let's slow the speed down. Imagine 3 drivers, all driving their cars at 60 miles per hour, and heading to the same, undisclosed place. Whether 60 or 186,000 miles per hour, the calculation process is the same. Assume we know that driving at this constant speed, driver A will arrive in 30 minutes. We also know that driver B will get there in 20, and driver C will reach this destination in 10 minutes. Although we don't know where they are going, with this information, we can figure it out. A Venn diagram shows all common destination points between different datasets, in this case, the 3 drivers. It consists of overlapping circles, which will help to visualize how GPS technology works. We know that driver A, driving at 60 miles per hour, will reach the destination in 30 minutes. Because all points on the circle, no matter the direction, are 30 miles away, the destination is located somewhere on the edge of the circle. By itself, however, this information does not much help. Knowing that driver B is 20 minutes away, will help us narrow down the location of their destination. Similar to driver A, driver B's target lies someplace on the edge of his circle, 20 miles from where he is now. We can see by the overlapping points, that there are only 2 possible points, where they could be meeting. Although we have narrowed it down to 2 possibilities, we still don't know which point is the destination. So, we turn to the 3rd driver to get the answer. Similar to the approach used with drivers A and B, we know that driver C's destination is somewhere on the edge of his 10-mile circle. By overlapping all 3 circles, we can pinpoint the precise address of their destination. Now, instead of drivers A, B and C, all driving 60 miles per hour, think of satellites A, B and C all traveling at a much faster constant speed and sending signals traveling at 186,000 miles per hour to your car. Using the same Venn diagram procedure noted above, your GPS device figures out exactly where you are and at what time. That friendly voice can then direct you to the coordinates of your target location, which your GPS system knows. I said we would be done in about 5 minutes, and we did it. You know more about how global positioning works than you did 5 minutes ago. See the link below to read a more detailed article. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and subscribe to Explaining Difficult Stuff. Every time someone subscribes, it makes our day. We appreciate it. It gives us the incentive to keep reaching out to people of all ages with our videos. Thanks for watching Explaining Difficult Stuff. Maybe someday we will get to meet the person with the delightful voice who is trapped in our dashboards. By the way, there is no cure for curiosity.